Don't look at my crazy hair. It's been a long day. Leave me alone. This video is all about, comparison, being the thief of joy, and, why you shouldn't compare yourself to others. If you don't know, Bailey Schildbach, she's a vlogger, YouTuber, philosophizer, and she's only been making videos for a few months, but she's doing quite well for herself. And I was watching one of her videos yesterday, and I'm just out here walking in nature, and it got me thinking, because about appearances and why we shouldn't compare ourselves to others and why it's really unhealthy. And so let me explain. So in the video, she's talking about, just things going on in her life, how things aren't going so well, or she thinks they're not, and she's never had a boyfriend, and I think the video was something about unconditional love, and basically, it got me thinking, because having watched her other videos, finding out, she used to be a professional ballet dancer, and, is quite obviously intelligent as a person, and, someone who I find interesting because I watch. So, she made this video that's, a bit more raw, I suppose, and, about how she's feeling a bit directionless in life, which I'm sure we can all kind of empathise with. And, before she made that video, I assumed, she's been, a ballet dancer, she's done all of these cool things that I consider cool. And, I just assumed, she's probably successful. She talked about having a boyfriend, like in her videos she has a ring on, so I thought, she's probably engaged or whatever. Just things that you normally look at and think of, and, then to see a video where she says, she's never even had a boyfriend, and she is confused about, I don't know if confused is the right word, but, thinking about the future. And, it got me thinking how we're all kind of in little meat suits, if you want to be kind of crass about it, but we're basically just stuck in our bodies having different experiences, and to a large extent we are just assuming things about other people. And another good, if you're into that sort of topic, another good YouTuber is alter ego Sean. He's been making videos for about a year, but that sort of comparing yourself, as she has, there's me looking at her videos thinking she's very happy with herself, why wouldn't you be, blah blah blah, and then there's her feeling a different way, and then there's the way that I feel sometimes, and I'm sure you do as well, about how you feel behind in life, or things aren't working out, and you think, it's all doom and gloom, and it's like we're all just kind of looking at each other like that, all completely clueless, and all the while we're just robbing joy from ourselves. It's it's an interesting thing to think about. Why there's been times in my life where I've thought, this person's so much better than me, and then it turns out, you talk to them and they think, your thing was great, and you think, well, I thought my thing was crap. If you're at work and you're asked to produce something, or if you're in a school play or something, and people are like, yeah, it was so good, and you just sit there thinking, well, I thought yours was good, and I was kind of, so, yeah, it's kind of just the topic of this video, really. Just a ramble about, be careful about, I guess, putting people on pedestals and thinking, you know, woe is me, and that you've got it so bad because you just don't know what anyone else is going through, because appearances can be deceiving. You know, if we go full circle, you know, about Bailey, and like I said, I've been watching her videos ages, and then assuming a bunch of things about someone, you know, like, you know, she said, I think in her video, about, you know, oh, I've just worked as like a waitress. Can you say that anymore? Waitress, waiter? I don't know. Anyway, waitress. And she doesn't, you know, oh, I don't feel fulfilled, and, or, you know, that's all I've done. And it's, to me, you know, when I found out she was a professional ballet dancer, I was like, that's really cool. I thought that was a huge achievement. So, you know, and she's putting herself down, saying like she hasn't done much, you know, when I think like for her age she's done loads. And it just, I guess this is just a message about stop comparing yourself, you know, because what you think is nothing, other people think are crazy achievements. You know, and that's something I've had to come to terms with in my life, is, you know, I'm not the sort of person who really, you know, gives myself credit for accomplishing crazy things, some of which I'll talk about in future videos, or, you know, good career goals and everything. You know, they never, when you do accomplish things, if certain types of people might not, you never think, you know, you always think, when I accomplish that, it will fulfill me, I will feel worthy, amazing. But it's just not true. That's just not what happens. You just set another goal and go for the next goal, which, you know, it's a topic too long for this video, but, and my hands are cold because it's cold. But it's also something that I think British people in general are just really bad at, is, you know, giving credit and patting themselves on the back, throwing themselves a party sort of thing. But yeah, you know, don't compare yourself to others, just set your own goals, keep pushing forward with those, don't care what other people think. It's something that I've kind of had to come to terms with, because I've let a lot of comparing myself, you know, ruin my happiness in the past, and thinking, you know, oh, it's not great for me, it's not great for me, and it's like all the time that you're worrying you could just be spent actually being happy. And, you know, some of the most successful people I know in life are, you know, successful, are some of the most unhappy. It's, you know, it is what it is. Yeah.